Hello to each one of you. I'm excited to be with you again. I just want to share a story in the Bible that really means a lot to me, because all of us as humans, I don't care how spiritual we all face challenges. We all face fires in our lives. But one of the stories that I love in the Bible is about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And many of us know the story. But there was a time in their life where the king built a golden image. And he was demanding that everyone would bow to this golden image. When the sounds and the flutes and the trumpets would blast, you had to bow down to this golden image. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said, we will not bow to any golden image. We only bow to the King of Kings. And so the king found this out. The people brought the report and said, hey, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, though you think they're good, they are not bowing. And so when the king heard this, it frustrated him. And so he loved Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He went to them and said, listen, I'll give you another chance. When the trumpets blast and the noise starts happening, I'll give you an opportunity to bow. But they did not bow. And they said, we want you to know, O king, the God we serve. This is in Daniel 3:17. They said, O king, we want you to know the God we serve is able to deliver us. But the next verse, verse 18, is one of my favorite verses. But they said, O king, even if he does not deliver us, we will not bow. Because they knew that even if they die in the fire, they're going to spend eternity with Jesus. I think of the thief on the cross when Jesus talked to him and he said, I believe. And Jesus said, today you'll be with me in paradise. I think Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego knew that even if they die in the fire, it's taking them to the next step. They're going to leave this earth, yes. But if we would only know what awaits us in heaven, we would be ready to go to that fire as well. But as they stood before that fire, the Bible says it was made 7 times hotter, because the king was furiated that these men did not bow. But as they stood before that fire, they knew that their God is able, but even if he doesn't do what they want, they still knew that they will be in eternity with God. And so as they stood before that fire, we don't see where God was there. It wasn't like God was coaching them, saying, come on, boys, you got this, boys, let's go. There's a lot of fire, a lot of wood here, but we got it, let's go. We don't see any of that. But the moment they were thrown in the fire, the king looked and said, did we not throw 3 men in the fire? I see the 4th one. And he looks like the Son of God. I want to encourage you and I today. The fires will come. And God, as long as we believe in Jesus and have given our lives to him, in the fire, he will show up. And as they were in that fire, the enemy meant for that fire to destroy them. And they were bound with ropes, but that fire only burned off the rope that bound them. So the enemy had the fire and all the wood there to destroy them, but it only destroyed the ropes that bound them. The Bible says that their hair was not singed. Their clothes did not even smell like smoke. You know, when they came out of the fire, the king said, from today, we're serving the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. God will allow fires. He will allow challenges to come our way. But they're not meant to destroy us. They're meant to take away the things that are hindering us. That fire that was meant to kill them only burned the ropes. I want to encourage you, as you face the fires, know that when God is on our side, all things are possible. But even if we would die in the fire, we will not bow to the golden image. So I want to encourage us today. The fires that we go through can take us to another level. It took Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from one level to another level. And we give the Lord all the praise and all the glory. I encourage you today, don't run from the fires. Trust that God will be in the fires. God bless you.